time to call your lawyer.
That was an old-fashioned way of saying you would make a phone call. Nowadays, where you could find a payphone, if you could find a payphone, it's of course a quarter. But that notwithstanding, time to call our lawyer and friend, Bruce L. Scheiner, attorney for the injured. See what he thinks of today's legal brain teaser, which we will get to momentarily. Maybe it's the question that you sent in. We'll find out. Before we get started, I want to remind you that what you're about to hear is just general legal conversation. Shouldn't be taken as specific advice in any specific circumstances like yours, for example. You've got to sit down face-to-face with a legal professional to find out what your true options are. You can't get that over the radio. Now, Bruce likes to say that there is some good general advice he can pass along to everybody. Don't make any statements. Don't let anyone record conversations. Don't sign anything until you've spoken to a legal professional. Bruce L. Scheiner and Associates offer free initial consultation, so in case you do have some legal situation you're in, I'll give you that contact info in a moment. That way you can set something up and get some real quality advice. First, though, let's see what Bruce thinks of our question of the day at Kicks Country 92.9. Would you please help me welcome Bruce L. Scheiner, attorney for the injured. Good morning, Bruce.
Good morning, Todd. This looks like it's going to be a great day.
I think so, too. We always enjoy talking with you. It brightens our day, regardless of what else happens to be going on. All going well with you this week?
Everything is very well, thank you.
Good. Not everything is well with somebody who's written in with one of those questions that we like to ask you. If it's okay, let's go ahead and get right into it.
Okay, let's try.
And it is a motorcycle question. Anytime anybody has a motorcycle question, I say, Bruce L. Scheiner and Associates handles so many motorcycle cases, so I think this is really up your alley. Let's dive into it. This says, my brother was riding his Harley-Davidson when a car failed to stop at a stop sign. My brother was taken to the hospital with 2 broken legs. Unfortunately, he did not have motorcycle insurance. What makes matters worse is the driver of the car who ran the stop sign only had minimal insurance. My brother's friend, whom had been riding with him at the time of the accident, said the car that hit him had a pizza delivery sign on it, and the driver was wearing a pizza company shirt. Can a lawyer help him get his bill paid? Seems to me like that's going to be one of those questions about independent contractor versus employee, but maybe I'm off base. What do you think, Bruce?
I think that he was very fortunate to have a friend driving with him because otherwise he probably wouldn't have realized that the driver who had minimal insurance was working on behalf of a pizza company, and because he was driving for the pizza company would be responsible for the losses and injuries sustained by this person. So they need to see a lawyer right away because it's not the usual insurance company for the driver of the car. You have to go through the pizza company, and of course they don't like to pay, so
Right.
You have to get a respected, competent personal injury lawyer that the insurance company or the pizza company will deal with on a straightforward basis.
Sure. And in a way, it's both good and bad because it's likely they're going to be harder to deal with, especially if you don't know what you're doing. But on the other hand, there should be more insurance available to help with these major bills.
Yes, because it's a pizza company, you would hope and expect that they had a substantial insurance policy.
Sure. So a lawyer definitely needed to help him get his bills paid, but the good news is he can probably get his bills paid. It just takes that immediate phone call or going to the office of somebody who can help out. My buddy Bruce, you handle these motorcycle kind of cases all the time, don't you?
We handle a substantial amount of motorcycle cases, and we really like to help the motorcycle community.
Yeah, and sad to say there are far too many of them, aren't there?
There certainly are.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's hope he can get the help he needs. And I appreciate you, as always, helping us understand the law a little bit better, Bruce. Thanks again, and have yourself a good week.
I'm looking forward to it. Thank you, Todd.
Yeah, we'll talk to you again soon next week, in fact. Let's give it up again for Bruce L. Scheiner, attorney for the injured. And let's let you know how you can submit a question for future consideration on Ask the Lawyer. Simply go to the website, look for BLS, Bruce L. Scheiner, on the homepage at kickscountry929.com. If you are in a legal situation that requires immediate assistance, don't waste any time. Don't write an email. Call directly to the Port Charlotte office of Bruce L. Scheiner and Associates at 941-6 743-7777. That's 743-7777. Tell them Todd Matthews sent you from Kicks Country 92.9.